Hallo, hallo, wir sind schon wieder zurück mit Trails of Cold Steel 4. Ja, ich mitbekommen habe, ich beim letzten Mal meinte, ich habe Bock vielleicht ein bisschen Tempo anzuziehen, für kurz. Ja, es können jetzt mal ein paar mehr Folgen pro Tag kommen. Und sagen, wie ist das gerade so ein bisschen möglich, dass ich gerade so ein bisschen mehr machen kann. Dementsprechend mache ich auch gerade ein bisschen mehr. Und wir sind das letzte Mal stehen geblieben in Lemale, als wir uns durch Missante bisher zur Missante vorgerungen haben und jetzt nach Rackwell gegangen sind. Und kurz vor Rackwell sind. Um zu gucken, was hier in Lamaris los ist und wo hier die Singularität ist. Und ja, hatten auch schon mal ein kleines Antreffen mit, auch wenn es nicht bisher richtig gesagt wurde, aber mehr als genug Hinweise waren da, mit Ellies Mom, die nämlich in Miss Sante wohnt. Das ist kein Reminder, ne? Ihre Mom ist in Elbonia, ihr Dad ist in Calvert. Ja. Rock Ready Entertainment City. We are back. Here are Rocket Lamaris' very own entertainment city. It's been 2 months already, but this place looks just as busy as ever. I guess we should start asking around for clues about the singularity. There are many soldiers around to take caution of. We'll have to be careful to avoid detection. When did you? What, to begin classes? Found with a store back at the village. Better than shorts as the skies, ain't it? True. Immerhin hat sich mehr auch mal seine Haarfarbe gekümmert. It's startling, really. Creed, you look to be an entirely different person. You just think of everything, don't you? Pretty good camouflage for a big city. Anyone who knows you will probably see right through it all. Yeah, come on, let's get going. Alright. Die uns aber auch, die persönliche kennen, wird niemand, glaube ich, aber auch nicht verpetzen. Das ist halt auch das Ding. So, dann gucken wir erstmal rum, was wir hier machen. Denn wir haben wieder ein bisschen Sidequest-Kram zum Einsammeln. So. Wir können uns erstmal ein Buch abholen. Welcome! Who cares about the bad stuff happening in the world? Come have some fun and gamble those worries away. Just remember this is a private little paradise for members only. Got any of you beautiful folks in without seeing a membership card first? This place again, huh? Hey Ash, where do you think you're going? You don't have time to play around, I know. Easy girl, I just figured this would be a good place to get some info. Alright, you have a membership card for this place, don't you? Suppose it did help us find Instructor Rean once before when we were here for field exercise. Try not to look inside, just so long as we keep to our objective. Let me know when you're ready. I'll flash my card and get us in. Let's go. Wir wollen nämlich Premiere uns eigentlich im Buch abholen. Genau. So, man kann hier actually, glaube ich, Minigames dran spielen mittlerweile, oder? Ja, können Poker spielen oder Poker spielen. Und dafür gibt es einen Price Exchange. Für Items. Man könnte uns den Magic Scarf sich holen. Wie viele Token sind es? 480. Mirror sind wie viele Token? Also können wir rechnen, eins kostet 4080. Nehmen wir mal 3 so. Ja, ist okay. Den Rest, ne, brauchen wir nicht. Es sind keine interessanten Grades drin, actually. Abgesehen von dem Magic Scarf, was dann wieder ein Trade ist für Accessories. Nee, denn brauchen wir so ein paar Acquaintances. Oh, isn't she a friend of yours, Ash? Yeah, my mom knew her. Oh, welcome. Ah. Hey, long time no see. Remember, if it isn't Ash, always showing up unannounced. It's good to see that you really were okay after all. I'm glad. Huh? Shouldn't you be more surprised? As if you knew all along that Ash was safe. Oh well, that's because a certain someone passed on the information to me. She said she had been contacted by a classmate in the Sunday. Oh, is she here? She's waiting for you on the second floor. I'll show you. You? Knew it was you. My long time to see.
アッシュ君、みんなもよく無事にたどり着きましたね。シドニー君から連絡されてさすがに驚きましたけど、改めて私にも詳しい話を聞かせてもらえますか？
I see, so he showed up here because of his connection to your father, who was a regular here. That's what Julia happily let me have a room to stay in. But she came to thinking my father might be here, but it seems he hasn't been coming by lately. I'm glad he's not drinking, but I did hear he was contacted by the military division he used to belong to. That's worrying. Was it the former sniper, Captain Joseph? I believe I saw the name in the database. If the military requested him to return, it's likely they also had him promoted. On that note, do you know what happened to Leonora and the others? You came together. Gustav too. This mining town shouldn't be that far from here. It's only from a mile too. Asta specifically, I think. Yeah, those two headed to their hometowns past the northern canyon. Leo went to Orders, where she has a contact to gather intel. There have also been sightings of mysterious reddish black flowers in the Canyon Road area. Could it be the Blue Roma grass? Seems very likely. So Leonora is in Orders, capital of the Lamara province. It's also Muse's hometown. We visited before during our field exercises. Do you have any information on the state of affairs there? According to Leo, collecting information in Orders is pretty tough at the moment. There's the security detail set up by Colonel Regnitz, who was just appointed as the interim supervisor. And to make matters worse, there's also the 3rd Armor Division that is currently stationed at Juno Naval Fortress. Makia's father and the 3rd Armor Division are here, there. When I had sex, my uncle is in charge of that division. We met a governor during our field exercises, but Kurt's uncle? He's one of the top 3 great commanders of the Imperial Army, and the one who fought against General Legine during the Civil War. If both these men are in Amara, it will be very difficult for our current group to go toward us. Ah, damn it, this would have been a great chance to get some info, but... Yeah, you're right. I'm curious, but it'd probably be best to keep away for now. Thank you, Maya. This helps us decide on how we want to proceed. It's nothing, I just wish I could have been more help. I'll try contacting Orders to see if I can obtain any information on the Singularity or Instructor Rean. If I find anything, I'll be sure to let you know. I wish you the best in your effort as well. Thanks, Maya. Things are looking tough for all of us, but let's do our best as Swallow Branch campus students. So, was ist hier? Achso, die Jukebox. Ja. Können wir jetzt noch ins Diner gehen. In Diner gibt es auch wieder eine Recipe. This place. I used to come here all the time. Oh, welcome. 5 of you. Please sit wherever you like. You? I'm gonna say, why do you always pop up so suddenly? I'm glad you're back safe. Welcome home, Ash. You never change. Still, I think I've seen him somewhere. Oh, it can be? Seriously? You're just worried there, Ash. You were falsely accused of being a Kavarian spy. But now you're back with your friends. I'm sure your mom let you to them. I guess. Just show them how you really feel, Ash. This kind woman and your friends really believe in you. I've known you since you were a kid. There's no way you would do that. I don't know. I can see Ash pulling off a double life as an assassin. I'm going to take that as a compliment. Which actually auch als Kompliment nehmen, not gonna lie. Alright, here your instructor has gone missing. Things must be tough for all of you. This is what we're currently trying to give information about. Has anything changed around here? Changed? Well, we've had a lot more tourists. Some of them look a bit more well-off than our regular clientele. More well-off? Yeah, some of them come in with these nice suits and expensive dresses. I think I heard something about them coming from orders by limousine to hold meetings or something. I'm not too sure. I wonder if they were merchants or perhaps nobles. Yeah, what are they here for? If you're going to sneak around, just be careful. We don't know who's looking where after all. I don't need you giving me advice. Once we got into it, we are out of here. Came all this way to see you, so stop standing around looking sad, got it? Thanks, Ash. Give up the good work with your classmates. True. That we shall. Und ja. Das Recipe mitschauen. Ich muss eigentlich mal gucken, wann ich meine Recipe kriege, die mir fehlt. Ich glaube, ich mache das mal, dann bin ich ein bisschen besser vorbereitet. Jetzt müssen noch Miscellaneous. Nope. Item List. Da, Recipe List. August 27th, das ist noch eine Weile hin. Das haben wir im Anfang von Akt 3. Okay. Da muss ich mir noch nicht großen Kopf machen. Now you force kids best not act 2 reckless these days. Wait, I know that mug for many here. Just what the hell are you doing here, Ash? Damn it, been found out! yeah, never mind that. I can't believe you're back. You escape? Goddess, you're a real glutton for trouble. Despite the harshness of his words, he looks quite pleased by this turn of events. It's the Rockwell way for you. You're lucky you've got such close friends here, Ash. This guy must be better than I thought if I was able to trick that old geezer for a couple of seconds there. Don't let it get to you yet. We still should be careful moving forward. Alright. Du hast... Erst Butler-Uniform. Die ich gar nicht hatte. Komm, es ja gar nicht hatte. Und man kann Silbercoin von ihm machen. Ja. Dann gehen wir mal zur Chapel. Alrighty, also for me, your guidance. And please watch over him. I'm sure there has to be some mistake. It's the lady who took care of Ash. Ash? I know. Hey, all that moving around ain't like you. Huh? Ash! It's such a relief to see you. I can tell you how worried I was. I hear this nasty rumor that you've been arrested for something terrible and I didn't know what to think. Alright, simmer down. That rumor you heard, it wasn't a rumor. I did shoot the Emperor. You shot Ash. It's alright, we know you. There must have been other circumstances. Besides, no one is beyond redemption. Think of how far you've already come. You can atone for your sin. I believe in you. You may not be perfect, but you have a good heart, Ash. You're a good person. If you're closest to you, we do get you, huh, Ash? It's a good thing, really. Don't you all get savvy on me now. Things got pretty crazy here during the Great Twilight. It's true, people started fighting all over the city. Strange wind blew and these all red and black flowers started blooming everywhere. The violence ended fairly quickly, but the eerie atmosphere has loomed over the city ever since. Even with the hustle and bustle from the increasing number of tourists, it feels like there's a darkness hanging over all of us. I felt it in other towns as well. Perhaps the short breather before the draft was merely the calm before the storm. Well, the place was kind of a storm to begin with all those seekers coming and going. That's a good point. You take care of yourself, Alpha. Make sure I do. So, dafür wollen wir noch vorher Vengeance mit dir spielen. Das ist eine gute Hand. Ist okay. Achso, ich kann nicht mal damit killen. Man kann nochmal weiter. Wieso ist das so eine schwache Karte? Really, that's your play? Ich brauche einfach nur dich in die Front Row Move und One-Shotter.
まだまだ未熟ですね。
Danke für die Ear Materials. Fällt erstmal jetzt auf, dass die U-Materials Out Materials sind für die Karten. Appreciate it. It wasn't too difficult to gather information this time, given how busy of a town this is. Yeah, and I'm glad things went all well for you too, Ash. Still got a lot of people here that trust in you. That's got to feel good, right? It's not like anyone would believe I was a Cavalian assassin anyway. But there's something. Something? Go on. Forget it, just talking to myself. So what's next? Personally, I found information Maya gave us concerning. I was tempted to get in touch with my uncle at the naval fortress. I don't blame you, but the security around all this right now is pretty intense. If we even tried, we could get caught before we get to see the general. You're right, it's too risky. Besides, we really should be prioritizing finding the singularity. Saying Gustav reported something that looked like Bloma grass in the north. It may be wise to follow up on that. We're gonna waste a lot of time if it turns out it's not the place. Oh wait, I think I've got it. Just that. Rosalia's pendulum? Yep, she said we could use it to find any singularities, right? Still not sure how it works, but it should react some way, I think. Can't believe we put up with this ridiculous shit. It's reacting? You've gotta be kidding me. So you have to go northeast? Looks like it. Let's get moving. Hugo! Yeah. It is one of Instructor Rean's old schoolmates, isn't it? The managing director of the government allied Geleist & Co. Hugo Geleist.
また会ったな新7組。懐かしい顔もいるみたいだが、同じトールズ出身同士。よかったら少し話でもしていかないか。
Give me a break. You're the government's damn lapdog. For now, we should. I'm afraid this is as far as you're going. You've plugged us in. When did I get there? We have our resources, and we decided now was the perfect opportunity to make our move. Speaking of our resources, I'd say he's earned himself a little bonus. I knew it. The Lord Dumbo sold us out. Again. But someone else tipped him off. But the only people who recognized you were your friends. Didn't want to tip him off. Could it have been... I don't know. Given the current situation, there's really no point trying to suss out the details. Let's just say one of my clients has been searching for the dark-haired lad, so I'd appreciate it if you let him come with me. I'd appreciate it if you'd kiss my... I know you. It's the boy who met in Parm. What seems to be the problem, Vincent?
何ですかではないだろう。私の客人に何か用かね。それとも先ほどの協定、早速保護にするつもりなのかな。俺も立ち会った以上、見逃すわけにはいかねえぜ。
Whoops. I was so convinced that the boy was someone I knew. I was clearly mistaken, however. Do you excuse me for the trouble? Take good care of those guests of yours, yes? A pleasure as always, Vincent. Hold on. Hugo, I bet you know, don't you? So why don't you tell us where Mint and Becky went? I'm afraid I can't tell you there. I wish I knew myself. Looks like you're in the clear. Thanks so much, you really saved us. So I thought you're friends with the original class 7, aren't you? Sure am. Thought I'd check in on you guys. Thought I would check in on you guys to see how things have been going. Jeez. Lesen. You're both commons who have borne the horned lion emblem. I was a year apart from class 7 in our school days. Huh. By the way, are you a floral by any chance?
申し遅れたね。私はヴィンセント・フロラルド。フロラルド伯爵家が長子にしてトールズ始まって以来の愛の狩人と歌われた貴公子さ。
Die letzte Part jetzt weglassen können. Oh, so you're Ferris's brother. Indeed. Simply must thank you for helping my dear sister. It was much appreciated. You never change. And nice to see you, Rex. We only just missed each other in Sutherland. Yeah, I would have loved a chance to chat with both of you guys and Margarita. I see, so that's another reason why you were there covering Titus Gate then. So that part about Vivi, as well as the request for scenic pictures, were because you already knew about us. Yeah, I'd heard about you all from her before, and it just kind of clicked. It must be fate you're here. Hey, can I snip a pic of each of you, Juno and Artina? Maybe some other time, okay? Just how many weirdos is our instructor friends with? Margarita certainly was a unique individual as well. She was always unusual in school, but after graduating, she took it to a whole new level. As a matter of fact, Vincent... that aside... This must be a connection made by Rean, tying us together. Of course, there's a who broke that connection to walk a different path, just as Kleist did. It seems you had formed some sort of agreement with him. But what sort of business would you have with him, a man with ties to the Imperial government? Well, it was regarding a specific decision. Decision to not publicly recognize the existence of the Viceland army. The noble powers are not to recognize the Viceland army's existence publicly. You are to cooperate with the draft. If you comply, we will only suppress those who directly collude with the Viceland army. That's about what the decision includes. What the... The Viceland army doesn't exist? No, it does exist, and it's starting to make moves. Yes, successor to the Cayenne Dukedom, Muse, Lady Mildine, and General Legine are leading them. They put together a pretty formidable force, including the Pentagro. They probably still pay in comparison to the Imperial army, though. Yep. He seems to have an army of 100,000 under their command. Not even we, nor the nobles of the four great houses, know what they're currently doing. This is what happened with Juices. So they cannot recognize the army publicly, and they won't be punished as long as they cooperate with the draft. Say, the Imperial government wants it to be as if the Iceland army doesn't exist. What? So that's what it's about. It would be harder to rally people to go to war with Calvert if another civil war was about to go down. The government would be pressured to deal with that before they could roll out the army for anything else. Oh. Currently, the Great Twilight has helped direct the hostility of the Imperial people toward Calvert. It appears, however, that the Viceland army has the potential to disrupt that effect. So the government hasn't reported anything, instead choosing a complete lockdown on information regarding it. Is that correct? Exactly, there will be censors at the Imperial Chronicle too. Though I gotta say, the Imperial government is one thing, but a certain noble lady is just as impressive. In return for losing various types of support by cutting off relations with the nobles, the Viceland army, like a tiger released into the wild, has attained its freedom. In this game of chess, she has made a number of highly calculated decisions. She truly is a bold, fearsome strategist. Yes, I wonder what exactly they are planning. Even Principal Legine and Brigadier General Barrios, chances of successfully resisting the Imperial Army are slim. Whatever they are planning, I bet it's crazy. It doesn't matter. Just like with getting Instructor Rean back, we have business with the museum. We're to just part ways with us like that. The talk we need to have is with Muse Egret specifically. Not with that noble lady, Mildy, what's her name? Juno. Right. Mm-hmm. Huh, you're all way too much. Even more than I'd heard. He's got some interesting students, for sure. In regards to that, we'll be looking forward to how you all fare. We have an agreement with the government, but nothing in it stipulates that we may not cooperate with you. In order to find the missing alumni, including my sister and Rean, I'd like to assist your endeavors, Class 7. What do you say? Here down. Looking forward to working with you. Ist auch so gut, dass wir eigentlich so viele Kontakte halt überall haben, ne? Überall haben wir Kontakte, überall haben wir Leute, die uns helfen. Überall haben wir auch Leute in Positionen, die halt auch Einfluss haben. Das ist halt auch ein Ding. After all, the group said farewell to Vincent and Rex, who returned to orders. They then resumed their activities. Well, they said they would contact us if anything happened in orders, so that's that. I think we can head over to the North Canyon Road. Right, the pendulum is swinging toward the northeast. I believe Sandy and Gustav's hometowns are both in that direction. Is there something on your mind, Ash? No, so you're talking about Ulster and the other mines, right? They're pretty far apart. That's one eye off a track, no matter which way we start out. But I make sure we're all ready to go before we get out of here. Got it. You know what's down this alley, right? Yeah, and you haven't visited yet either. Don't you think you should drop by before we set out? Yep. Sollten wir machen, vor allem, weil es auch noch ein Sidequest gleich triggert. I thought I said we didn't need to come back. So this is Ash's place, huh? Alright, let's at least get some fresh air in here. Seems like somebody's been cleaning regularly, so it should be fine to do just some light dusting. I'll get a damp glove. Hey, don't any of you listen? Nope. So you lost your mom to an illness. Well, my adopted mother. This old merchant brought me here at night. He decided to leave me with some chick that worked at the club he was always hanging around in. I don't remember what he was like, but my old hag's just as strange for taking me in at his request. But I bet she was still a good mom to you, right? Have you started to remember anything about your family in Hammer? No, I mean, I was just free. The only things I remember were shouting and screaming. I regularly remember there was this older guy and some brat there too, but... Joshua and Löwe. The Irvins of Hammer. From what I've gathered, there seem to have been 2 others beside you. However, one died 3 years ago. Guess so, I can't even remember the names. But it doesn't matter, this is my home. But now that I've committed this crime, I can't show my face here. Ash, you said you were going to make things better, right? Yeah, at least to the point where you can face more old hag and everyone else. Alright, that's enough. Let's start heading to the Northern Canyon Road. Nope, wir haben noch eine geile Sidequest. Achso, du wird eine 1000 rausgeschmissen. Alright. Guess you're done giving your regards to your mom, eh? It's been a while, Ash. You're really going to roll back into town and not even give a little hello to old Miguel? That's Ist der Informant or so, das auch to the Jägers during our field exercises. Auch den Dude, den wir zusammen mit Angelica, Sarah und Claire gechased haben. Why are you here? Figured I'd drop by and say hello myself. Gotta thank you a lot too. Save it to make some good money. Figured as much. And what about you, Brad? You saw the info on us through Miguel, yeah? Is that what you're talking about? Suppose his hunch was right then. You've always had good instincts, I'll give you that. But that's always tick you off, hasn't it, Brad? Yep, that's a nice way of putting it. Don't know what the whole story is, Ash, but hearing you screwed up so damn bad sure gave me a rush. Hold on. How dare you, Ash? Give me a break, you're not so innocent yourself. You've had Miguel really take it for a ride. You couldn't spot a lie if it bit you in the ass. Shut the hell up. Just ignore him. Ain't no reason to listen to a criminal. He does his better, but it was not over yet. You'll also lose the war. Don't show your face in this town again, or else. And don't you forget it, Ash. Hang on, what did he mean? Just like before. Is the result of the Empire's curse? Dumbass, selling out to the government like that. Well, it's not like I've got the time to deal with it now, so let's keep moving here. Ash, right. Let's get to the Northern Canyon. Oh ne, wir kümmern uns ein bisschen darum. Let's got into Stan. He wasn't like this when we first set out. This guy's one of the Imperial Army. Seems like he's got something troubling him. Why don't we ask him? Oh, can I help with something? It's just about Stan again. What has he done now? No, this isn't about Stan. That's a relief at least. For sure. So, would you mind if we ask you a few questions? Sure, go ahead. I will say though, I know this uniform I've got on might give you some ideas, but I'm just a new recruit. My best friend Stan also joined the army with me. He came to take a breather here. Problem is, he's been acting really weird lately. Ever since we got here, he's been causing all kinds of trouble. I mean, back where we grew up, he always was confident, not the type to back down, but he never bothered anybody. Sounds like the curse is taking a hold of Stan. I really want to snap him out of this already. It's just... I'm sorry, shouldn't be buffering strangers with my problems, huh? I've got to do something about it, myself at least. He's one of my best friends after all. I'd like to help. Yeah, he seems to be in a real bind. You guys sure are gluttons for punishment, aren't you? Schwartz is really rubbed off on you. Well, we'd be glad to help you if you'd like. Oh, that's very kind of you all, but I don't think there's anything in it for you guys to help me. It's alright. Just want to offer our assistance where we can. No need for anything in return. Yeah, we're not doing it entirely out of good goodness of our hearts, pal. But I guess my hometown, you know. Last thing I want is some rowdy asshole messing up the place. I'm really sorry about that. I don't know what happened to him. Maybe if you speak to him, you realize what he's doing is wrong. In that case, we ought to meet Stan and see what he's like for ourselves. Sounds like a good place to start. Seems I can really count on you guys. I'm sorry for the asshole, but your help might just be the only way to fix this. Stan should be in the casino. He had this big grin on his face last I saw him yelling, "Jackpot, jackpot, here goes nothing." So he likes to gamble. I can already sense trouble in here. And let's cut the chatting and get moving. Welcome to Alicia. Is there anything I can help you with? Actually, there's something I want to ask you. Ask my shall be sure if any especially aggressive soldiers had come by. One has indeed. He just left a short while ago. True, it sounds like you just miss each other. Huh. Managed to flush all his military money down the toilet by playing like an idiot, I'm guessing? I don't know the full story, but I know he was losing rather badly. He blazed lost for a while. He was shouting and making a scene the whole time. Once he began beating on the machine, we had to ask him to leave for the day. Let's see. Any ideas where he went next? I saw him heading to the direction of the theater. As he was storming out, he said something about seeing a play to lift his spirits. Theater, so that's where he is headed. Thank you very much for your help. Can I help you? As I may see, I'm quite busy at the moment. Sorry to bother you. It won't take long. Very well. We just have a patron who was difficult, in a word. He came to our theater and thought he was above paying the ticket price. He screamed at us that soldiers deserve special treatment and should be granted admission for free. He tried to push past to get in, so I ended up having to call security. Let's see. So he does only what he wants and nothing else then. Could you tell us which direction you went? Right. He made a bit of a scene and then stormed off to the station plaza. He mentioned something about being absolutely starved after running all over town. Yeah, alright. Thanks for the tip. So pop in that direction. Let's go take a look. Thank you for your help. What I don't deserve this disgustingly strong fish pie. Is this the first time making fish pie? Everyone knows you're supposed to use simple freshwater fish, not whatever this is. That's how they do it back home. Here, but that's just not how it goes here. We can't get our hands on freshwater fish, so it's saltwater only, I'm afraid. So that's not to your liking, but there's not much more I can do. Do you think that's... Yeah, that must be the new recruits then. Just like his friend said. What a jerk. Folks looking to order something? Just give me a minute and I can take you or... Hey Granny, what about my order, huh? Bring me the damn fish pie. How rude. I don't think you should have to remake that. But the customer's always right. If I had the ingredients in the recipe, I could make it. You're way too nice for your own good. Things are different. I would have sent that guy packing. Yesh. Let's try to settle this peacefully for her sake. So repairs to be in the ingredients, huh? You don't gotta worry about it. Whatever it is, we can make it. You guys fucking the same thing. You all of you. You want a fish pie made with freshwater fish, is that correct? Yeah, but... Right then, if you think you can do it, then let's see. Impress me. Do your all best, just for you. Now we come to a recipe that uses freshwater fish. And we just have to visit... we just visit a place with a nice lake. Now you mention it, I do kind of feel like things will work out if we head to Miss Sunday. Alright, when these folks all in or something, let's head out. All of you, thank you so much. Theoretisch haben wir das Recipe schon, aber wir müssen trotzdem nach Miss Sunday gehen. Und einmal richtig reinniesen. Hello everyone, is something wrong? Actually, we were hoping to consult you about something. A group explained to Aber what was going on. Saying that troublesome soldier wants to eat a fish pie made with freshwater fish. I can't deny that freshwater fish are different from saltwater fish. The fishy taste is a lot stronger, so it's harder to use. But the fish pie I make with fish caught from the lake might suit them. So you serve it here too, huh? Yep, I don't have enough ingredients, so it's temporarily off the menu. I'm planning on bringing it back at some point though. I found my family recipe for you now. Thank you for sharing your recipe with us. It's not exactly a big family secret or anything. Enjoy it. Thank you very much. Once we got ingredients, we should be able to make one in no time. So we're gonna get back to Rockroll. Yep, dann kochen wir mal. Wenn wir das eh nicht schon im Inventory haben. Delicious fish pie. Die Superb Version wollen wir.
オッケー任せて。
Dann können wir auch wieder zurück. Will ich drauf rein? Na gut. Dank Speedup geht es relativ schnell. So food. Serve a special artisan of fish pie. Instead, we made it using a recipe we learned at the White Bird Inn. Huh, I guess it looks alright, but it proves in the pudding. What are you going to do if it doesn't agree with my distinguished palate, huh? How about to shut your pie on, just try the damn thing. Fine, here's nothing. Sven took a bite of the fish pie. I knew your cooking would be as foul as the face you're making. Wait, this taste? Stan took another bite of the fish pie. My word, I thought for sure this would be a disaster, but Stan gobbled down the fish pie. Huh, that shut him up. And it appears he likes it. Stan devoured the fish pie in no time. So gone? Cheer out, don't need a plate. You kids are amazing. Can't believe you made a dish that tasted like this. There's some subtle differences, but it's very close to what Mom used to make. Even more importantly, it makes me happy. It's actually thanks to this recipe from the White Bird Inn. And what do you mean, Mom? We were just homesick the whole time. What? Excuse me, sir, I'm a proud soldier. I don't get homesick, that's ridiculous. You don't need to act like that in front of us. But that's why. His end up being drafted cannot be an easy experience. Yeah, we are aware that we cannot understand everything you're currently going through, but it is difficult to be away from your loved ones. After all, we feel the same. You do? Suppose it's not unusual to feel like this nowadays. But it's not just me having a hard time. You know, in some ways you're pretty lucky. I mean, not only did my mom's cooking suck, but I can't even taste it again. Ash. You have a good friend who's worried about you too. That's right. Chris, I ignore this warning. Got my mom and my friends, but I got desperate because of the draft. Started acting out, as if to hide my true emotions. Did whatever I pleased. Made some terrible mistakes. Ma'am, I'm sorry. Shouldn't have acted the way I did. I was selfish. Glad you realized that. I feel like off your off my ass. I face up to what I'm feeling as I look forward to the future. I have to do it for my mom and my friends back home who are worrying about me. I'm glad to hear that. Previously, split up for that was controlling him. Seems that the influence of the curse has subsided a little. Sweet. After that, the groom left the deck-in with Stan and headed to the plaza where Chris was waiting. Oh, that was incredible! You talked sense back into Stan and even got an apology too. I owe you a big thank you. You're letting me off the hook way too easy, don't you think? Sure you don't want to punch me? I let you get one in. Come on, what's good is that gonna do? If you really want to make up for this, you need to go around and apologize to everyone you upset here. Thanks for standing by me, man. Oh, you two are already close friends, aren't you? You better stay close together, yeah? You can count on it. Thank you again, I wouldn't have been able to do it without you. So. Ja, dann gehen wir mal in den Norden. It's finally time. Is your counting to show us the way? Sure, sure. You just gotta follow the road until you reach the fork. Should I keep an eye on the pendulum for any direction? Got it. Bonk.
Yes. いいぜ。はっ、崩れたぜ。追撃します。見切った。僕の番。この程度か。各種ステータス。まだまだこれから。
Nicht mal Jahrzehnte. Stimmt ja, diese Sleep-Scheiße. Und deleted. Dumm, dumm, dumm. So, lange der Canyon ist dicht. Dancing Hour ist auch nicht gescannt. Dancing Hour waren aber in Kurs jetzt 2 in Röhr. I remember those. There's a fork on the road. Tries to the left, to the right's mostly just mines and borderlands. Sure, yeah, it's where it starts from, isn't it? And grow. Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's working with mine good stuff though, so... Girl's right up ahead, huh? Penny's pointing this way. Mines and borderlands, correct? Wait, but hey, it was with you. Never mind, let's get going. Also so viel nehme ich schon vorweg, wir werden nicht nach Jurai kommen. Ich war bisher glaube ich noch nie in Jurai. Birdies. Big fat birdies.
いいぜ。もらったぜ。
私の番ね。逃がさない。崩れた。クルト君お願い。私の番です。そこです。
もらった。行くぞ。はっ、そこだ。
いただき。
任せろや。もらったぜ。
さてと。アークス駆動。私の番。せい。どんなもんや。強敵発見。
強敵だ。気をつけろ。
Oh, I think I know what you are.
打ちのめすぞ。クレイジーハント。崩れた。いただき。見切った。
私の番です。行きます。
俺の番だな。ほらよ、生きやチャンスだ。
追撃します。
見切った。そこだ。
いただき。救護します。
ありがとうよ。
Exactly what I expected.
そこで消した。上げていこうぜ。さあ、派手に踊るとしようや。そら
Wollte mir den großen Nerving Areas kommen.
おねんねするにはまだ早いぜ。おりゃ。ベリアルレイド。いい夢は見られたかよ。僕の番だな。へい、そこだ。い
ただき。クルト君、いつもよし。やった。各種ステータス。
まだまだこれから。
やったね。
Monster extermination done. Nice. Oh, we're gonna hide. An Imperial military truck. What's it doing way up here in the mountains? Do you see that, Ash? Yeah, it looked like it was mostly miners. If it means what I think it does, then... Go back, someone else is coming. Gustav!
なんとか見つからずに済んだが、しかしこの状況、なんとかできないものか。
Huh? Is that you, Gustav? For as much? But hi, man!
アッシュまでいるのか。
Oh, and I thought I'd run into you guys way out here. It's good to see you, Rush. I'm glad you're back with us. Don't worry about the past, alright? Focus on the future. Yeah, thanks for that, Father Gustav. Give me some credit. I knew you'd get through all this somehow, so, you know, whatever. Thanks, I guess. Alright, you're very manly and unemotional, we get it. Good stuff, did you come here to check on your hometown? A military truck just passed by this way with quite a lot of miners. Yeah, everyone from Aragon and Saxons heading out on a large-scale job. The military got involved and they're calling for more and more workers. Let's be mining for materials for their weaponry. Tanks, panzersoldaten, railway cannons. All that is going to need a lot of metal. The Empire really is going to extreme lengths for the war effort. Definitely, everyone I talked to said they're getting work to the bone, all day, all night. I wish there was something I could do about it, but finding the other branch campus students takes priority. Same goes for the instructors, right? Good luck, stuff. Got our own stuff to deal with, so just do what you can without us, got it? I was planning to meet up with Maya and the others after I investigated Jura anyway. If you ask me though, you're wasting your time looking for that singularity thing around the mines. There's so many people around you that think someone would have noticed there was anything that weird going on. Suppose that does make sense. The mines are out of the questions, perhaps you should concentrate on the borderlands. Also Ulster. There's a lodge for travelers at the crossroads up ahead. It's a long way to Ulster, you should probably take a break there while you still have the chance. Thanks, good stuff, take care of yourself, alright? Yep, let us know if you need help or anything. Das heißt, wir kommen langsam mal zu Olivier's Hometown. Und nicht nur Olivier's. So, hier können wir fischen. Mal weiter. Ups. Hier drin wäre eigentlich ein Masterkurs, nämlich Millium. Haben wir aber schon. Bonk. Oh, schon wieder 300 Hits. Sehr schön. It's really just a rolling stone. I mean, I guess, why not? Dalmatina. I finally made it. I can see the rest lodge from here. The journey was far too tiring. The roads are no feast from here. I guess we could always take a break first. We still got distance to cover. A quick break won't hurt. Weil war das beste Ort ist für Vieh. Ja dann? What are we waiting for? Hast du denn? Hier müssen wir nämlich jemanden, den wir auch kennen, antreffen. So, hier wird es Richtung Aragon Mines gehen. Yep. Brauchen wir aber erstmal nicht. Hey, hello there, travelers. Welcome to the Knocker West Lodge. Hey there, do you have any rooms available for 5? Of course. Anything for some tired guests? Well, then go ahead and take a load off in the lobby while I get your rooms ready. I'm beat. I was aware of the difficulties of climbing mountain roads, but the fatigue has piled up faster than I had anticipated. According to the man at the front desk, this is the halfway point of the trail. You should only be about an hour away from Ulster. Though there's also a junction that leads to the Northumbrian border along the way. Oh yeah, that's where Lessing came from, right? Yep. Should let her know if you learn anything about what's going on there. Speaking of Northumbria, the Northumbria province, rather. Now that's become a part of the Empire, it should be facing the effects of the Great Twilight as well. It wouldn't be out of the question for a singularity to be there then. Still, we should probably focus on Lamada for now. Agreed, still have to search for Sandy and Ulster after all. We're cutting it close, but it does still fall within the bounds of Lamada. Come to think of it, isn't Ulster Prince Olivier's hometown? Oh, really? Yeah, I think he was there until he was 12. Thought so. I remember my brother going there as part of His Highness's guard. The news of his fate must have been quite shocking for the locals. It would be hard not to hear about it, even way out here in the sticks. Yeah, Sandy always seemed so proud to know him too. Oh! Lucy! Very long time no see. Kleiner Callback. Chloes Freundin von der Schule. Also ja, way back in Liberal arc. Oh, she's gorgeous. Hi, can we help you?
こんにちは。急に声をかけてごめんなさいね。学生さんかしら。こんなご時世に山歩きでも?
You're not ready to meet a friend who lives in the area. I mean to be rude, but who exactly are you? You don't like you're from around here.
ノーザンブリア方面から動力車で来ていてね。ちょっとした仕事というか。そのあたりで。ルーシーさん困ります。相談なしに現地民と接触されては。そうだったわね。でもこの子たちちょっと気になるというか。
Is everything okay over there? So you came down from Northumbria, huh? Judging by that fancy oval car out front, I doubt you're actually from there. If I had to guess, I would say you're actually from Remiferia. Oh my, better aren't you perceptive? It is true that I'm here in Erebonia for work though. I had business to attend to in Helios, so I figured this would be the best route to take. Helios, as in Northumbria's old capital city. Sounds like a long journey, even by car. My turn then. You said you had friends nearby, right? In Ulster? I expected you to get to know someone who lives all the way out here. Well... What do you want to know? For no reason particular. You just don't look like your typical run-of-the-mill travelers is all. Who would hike a monster-infested trail when you can travel by train or car instead? It's almost as if you're trying to pass through without attracting attention. Only cutting to the trails, huh? You notice all that? I doubt you're normal travelers either. Oh, but we are as normal can be. You can check our passports, if you'd like. Remiferien passports, I might add. I assure you our entry into Erebonia was both completely legal and totally above board. Where's she going with this? I can't read it at all. Remiferien passports and legal entry into the country, huh? You sure stress those parts an awful lot? Oh, I get it now. The bombshell babe on the right here is your typical run-of-the-mill Remiferien for sure. She haven't got blonde and blonde hair, just like Louise. But you, on the other hand... Apologies, it was the aim we've been had. Not yet, we haven't. We recommend you abandon this line of questioning. We all have our secrets. I'd hate to have to shut you up here now.
なんだか賑やかですね。 いけませんよ、喧嘩は。ここは旅人の憩いの場なんですから。
Edo! Oh. Huh? Follow me. Apologies, Miss Manager. I do hope he didn't disturb anyone. We're just leaving, but I'd love to stop by again sometime. The food here was just delightful. Those vegetable dishes especially. Oh, please do. I'll keep a spot at the dinner table open for you. And feel free to take an extra helping or two for the road. You're too kind. Thank you so much. I guess it's this very part where we managed to meet up with your friend, okay? Sorry for the trouble. Interessanter Encounter auf jeden Fall. There they go. One lady really was fierce, huh? Fierce doesn't begin to cover it. Chick was about ready to up and take us out. Van didn't seem like the violent type at all, however. Ah, you guys are pretty quick on the uptake. As said, it's good to see you again, Edo. Likewise, you seem to be doing well, Fee. Oh, and that means... Are you a forced graduate too?
この休憩ロッジの管理人をしているエーデルです。
Frage mich, warum sie eigentlich so abgeschlagen hier chillt, aber gut.
トールズ士官学院園芸部元部長旧7組の1学年先輩になりますね。
Deswegen meine ich, das ist der beste Spot für Fee, dass sie mit ist. Because sie kann endlich Edel wiedersehen. I see, this land must belong to your family then? Yeah, my father's only a minor viscount, but they do quite well for ourselves, considering. Working is a wonderful way to support my studies and hobbies both. I don't say, but you got some good business out of a middle of nowhere place like this. There must be plenty of people passing through on their way to all the mines. Yeah, even more as of late. Though most of them are miners or soldiers, you don't see many people like those two from earlier very often. Interesting. By the way, at least we found another forced graduate. This trip is shaping out to be worth it already. Their mothers must have gotten in touch with you by now, right? That's right, I'm up to speed with Vincent as well as all the other alumni further east. Nothing from Riri or Ferris quite yet though. That said, the botanist in me can't help but be curious about those reddish-black blends I've been hearing about lately. That sounds like Paloma grass, alright. Do you know anything that might narrow down where it could be? It's mostly been people from Ulster talking about it. Those from earlier ask about it as well. They must be up to something. But they also headed to Ulster by any chance? Yeah, they were only stopping here for one night. But apart from its distillery, the town doesn't really have much in the way of tourist attractions. And with residents getting drafted left and right, it's hard to see why anyone would want to go there now. So, wenn ich mich gerade richtig dran erinnere, habe ich glaube auch gerade eine gute Idee, warum Lucy in Ulster ist. Ich habe eine sehr gute Idee, warum Lucy in Ulster ist. Jetzt so mit Hindsight, wenn ich so ein bisschen die Connections ziehe. Es macht sehr viel Sinn, dass sie hier ist. And I thought this trip was gonna be boring. Still need to talk to Sandy. Once we've rested up, it's time to move out. In that case, we'll need a hot meal to fortify you for the road ahead. I recommend our lodge specialty. I go to vegetables myself on my family's estate. Oh, that sounds delicious. It definitely will be with Edel making it. Joining others ate their fill of Edel's specialty dish. After recuperating from their long journey, they then set out toward Ulster. Ja, wir haben einen Full Heal. Das ist eigentlich ein interessanter Shop. Ach ja, man kann hier Dishes geben. Man kann auch Margarita später, also konnte man auch vorhin schon, aber auch wieder Peculiar Dishes geben. kann man ja auch eine Recipe kaufen, Tomato Pizza, denke ich mal. Aber ansonsten gibt es hier nichts groß weiter. Und ja, ich habe noch nicht alle Superb Dishes.
地図だとアルスターに行くには
左手の道沿いだな。ずいぶん入り組んでいるが。そんじゃ行くとすっか。
Bonk.
好きだらけだぜ。へい、崩れた。いただき。俺の番だな。よ
ーし逃がさないチャンス。
もらった。
さてとサーチモード起動解析完了です。救護します。
ありがとうよ。
行きます。ブリッジ照射今です。
もらった。
とどめです。
よし。へい、任せろよ。
よーし食らえ。行きます。
よし。へい、崩れた。
いただき。
任せろ。そんじゃま次。
Die halten zumindest was Normal-Text angeht, mir doch okay aus. Ist auch noch nicht komplett gescannt, alright. Feuer oder Wind?
Ja!
行きます。サーチモード起動。詳細情報ゲットです。
ありがとう。お返しだ。
救護します。
いいぜ。さあ、こいつらを油断最適ってな。へい、崩れた。いただ
き。さてと。やあ。敵集団を撃破。よし、やったわ。各種ステータス。
まだまだこれか。
Hab ich gesehen, was ich hab ich gekriegt? Status. Burning Heart. Wir kriegen endlich mal BP Restore Skills. Yes. Die können extrem hilfreich sein. Also Junas Craft Skills sind halt Accelerate, BP Restore. What more do you need, really?
Yakaiそう。気をつけた方がいいかも。開けた場所に出たわね。
あれはブドウ畑。そうか。兄上に聞いた。
アルスターはそこを右に行った先だよ。
Yep, so was der.
チャンスね。
はい、そこだ。
いただき。私の番ね。逃がさない。崩れた。
もらった。
とどめ。私の番です。
俺の番だな。はっ。そんじゃま。
So, und da hinten muss es, glaube ich, Richtung auf Umbria weitergehen. Hier versteckt sich eine Truhe drin. Okay.
行くぞ。はっ、俺の番だな。もらった。崩れたぜ。
追撃します。行きます。サーチモード起動。解析完了です。私の番です。行きます。行くわよ。くらえチャンス。
もらった。行くぞ。崩れた。
いただき。やあ、敵集団を撃破。やったね。
Kommen wir nebenbei was? Nee, ist okay. So.
お宝じゃねえか。
Nur auf geeinigt kannst du schon mal kurz wieder Frame Drops gehabt anscheinend. Wo ist der Trigger für die Sonic Picture? Da. Appears to be some mining yards further up from here. Ah, that would make for a nice photo, don't you think? For sure, let's go find a way to climb up. Oh, the view ain't bad at all. Picturesque indeed. I suppose I should preserve the scene in the photograph. Just be sure to send it direct when you have the chance. Jetzt ist die Frage, was sieht besser aus? Diese Flat 2D Grapevines, die nur wie so ein X zusammengeblastert sind, oder die OG Final Fantasy 14 Grapevines? Für die, die es wissen, die originalen Shadowbringer Graves in Final Fantasy 14 waren ein Meme. Die waren ein richtiges Meme.
こりゃ確かにど田舎だな。
Low Ulster. Ja, schon wieder ein paar Frame Drops. Aber ist okay. Also ich sollte mal Rex reporten noch, dass wir den Bild gefunden haben. Ah, ist halt so ein schönes Theme. So this is Ulster. Rustic and quiet, just like my brother said. Dude, Rustic, it's got more tumbleweed than people. Being back here is somewhat nostalgic. You've been here before? Just for a short while, I came here on a covered mission during the Civil War. Drama City. Kleiner Callback dazu. Der Altina war hier mit der Drama City, während wir wo sie hier von Jägern angegriffen worden war, glaube ich. Ich glaube, es war ein Jäger. Und da hat sie die kleinen Kinder mit gerettet, bevor die anderen das konnten. You came to engage some former Jägers that had escaped from the Noble Alliance's forces. The old Class 7 happened to be here at the same time as I was. Remember, we worked together for a bit. Really? I guess there's still a lot I don't know about Instructor. A lot of things happened during the Civil War. Hey, even the little bunny was throwing her raid around. Hey, that's... Ist auch okay, sich um zu Hause mal zu kümmern. Sunday! Oh, so it's a tavern your family runs. I've heard good stuff about it, but it's even cooler in person. It's great you were able to make it back home. Yeah, that's not really fair to everyone else. I mean, my and Sydney's aren't back yet. I think you need to worry about it, Sandy. Guess it looks like Gustav made it back home after all. I'm sure that your parents were relieved to see you, Sandy. Yeah, I sure hope so. It was really a nice thing to say, Ali. You're just getting more and more thoughtful. It's great to see you back with everyone, Ash. That's all you've got to say to me? Damn, talk about underwhelming. Hey, I'm a big boy, I'll get over it. Anyway, your neck of the woods seems to be getting pretty sketchy these days. Yeah, things really have taken a turn for the worse. It all began right after that quaint Twilight thing. Mayor Maytham used to be a really gentle person, but he's been getting pretty pushy about conscription. It's not just him either, some of the others in town have been acting just as strange. The opening cutscene? I think it's where the anger and despair over what happened to Prince Olivier is being channeled. Ulster being his homeland is a huge point of pride for the people here. It can be traced back to the curse. It fills the lonely spaces in your heart with pure evil. That's what happened with Michael and Brad, and I'm no exception either. Just thinking about it makes me want to puke. But you're okay now, Ash. You've got us. By the way, do you happen to know anything about his brother, Macrae, Sandy? Only what I've heard. It's supposed to be connected to the singularity somehow, right? Personally, I haven't come across any, but I do know someone who has. Are you serious? Yeah, do you know Kai? Usually at the workshop. It sounds like his sister Tilia has seen it blooming. And not too far outside of town, I think. A moment, please. I feel like I've heard those names before. Oh, we met those two during the Civil War, remember? Let's go talk to them. Okay, let's get going. Das war ja auch so einer der Punkte, wo ich mir so dachte, so, ha? Woher kennt ihr die zwei? We never seen them. Wir haben sie niemals in den Spielen gesehen. Ich denke mir so, das war so beim ersten Playthrough, dachte ich so, ha? Was habe ich verpasst? Die waren noch nie in Ulster. Ja. Joke und you, sie waren in Ulster, aber in der Drama City. I got in touch with Maya, Gustav, and Sydney again. I also contact some alumni and see if they can help out. Alright, there's also those two you mentioned, the woman staying in the lodge. Something about that seemed a little fishy. I mean, who just takes off in the middle of the night like that? Who indeed? I imagine it requires some useful information if you made inquiries around town. What are you waiting for? Let's get to it. Good. Send escape photos. Good. Are you who I think you are? Yes, you are.
Oh yeah. どなたかいらっしゃるようですね。この気配は。
You can dude. From Crossbow. Students from the field of it, probably from a military academy if I had to guess. There's a bracer among you as well. Well, how did you? This man appears to be blind. My apologies, I seem to have given you quite a shock. Yep. Er ist der Reporter, mit dem wir ein paar Interviews hatten in Crossbow. Als so Sidequest. Most needless is the name, I'm a freelance journalist. I must say, I'm actually quite curious about your situation. That's why I was compelled to approach you. Well, I know you cover events all over the world, right? How do you know so much about us, though? Something special really, and when one loses their sight, things others cannot see become more obvious to them, that's all. You seem to be students of some kind, yes? Given the mix of weapons you have on hand, it'd be logical to conclude that you attend the military academy. One among you has a very similar feel to a certain praise I know. What's all there is to it? Oh, I gotta end it too here. That's pretty damn perceptive. I think I better keep it at a distance. You know what I mean? Yeah, but if it's wise, Ash, you mustn't risk unnecessary trouble at the moment. Please excuse our rudeness, Mr. Nielsen, but we actually have some tasks we must attend to. Yeah, does indeed feel that way. Pardon my Jewish everyone, I know how busy you all are. You know, I'll be moving around Erebony for the foreseeable future, collecting news and data. I'd like it if our paths were to cross again. Warum habe ich so krasse Frame Drops übers Internet? Keine Ahnung, warum es heute wieder so instabil ist. So, dann können wir nochmal Sandy reden. Sie sollte uns was begeben. Thank you. Schon Alster-Resado. So, wir können uns noch Horsies holen, wenn wir wollten. Dann gehen wir zum Store. So, das sind die Waffen, die wir schon haben. Ansonsten nichts weiter Interessantes an der Front von Armor. Strength von ist mal auch nichts. Ist irgendwas Interessantes? Dann, genau. So was Interessantes? Fresh grape juice, right. Is this place? Alter, ich muss mal was nebenbei. Die Stream Health sieht nicht so gut aus. Warum auch immer. Ich gucke mal, was mein Internet sagt, also mein Router sagt. Sorry kurz dafür, aber ich kann wirklich nur hoffen, dass im nächsten Jahr mein Internet besser ist, ey. Ehrlich. Aber es ist auch nur schon wieder gerade YouTube anscheinend das Issue. Weil eigentlich sollte zumindest mein Router alles okay sein. Diagnose. Hey, was ich schon immer machen kann, ist vielleicht mal nochmal den Stream neu starten. Wenn es wieder so ein Zusammending ist mit YouTube, gerade, dass man wieder Probleme hat, weil YouTube hat abends manchmal so seine Connection-Issues. Ja, aber die gedroppten Frames sind gerade richtig hart. Gucken wir uns unsere Cutscene durch und dann startet mal kurz den Stream neu. Klingt glaube ich nach einem Deal, oder? Site of the former Lenheim residence. Lenheim. It's the surname that Prince Olivier used when he helped us out in Crossspirit, isn't it? According to Mueller, it's the name that he used while staying in the barrel. From what I've heard, it's his late mother's surname.